Yo, so what's going on, guys? My name is Pone. I'm currently commentating on my laptop. I'm not sure exactly how well this is going to sound. On the trip coming here to California, well, I just actually found out a few minutes ago, my actual Astros broke on the trip coming here after everything was packed up. Somehow they must have got crushed or something. So, unfortunately, I have to do this. So if the quality of the voice is actually kind of poopy, I don't know, just deal with it. It's what we got at our disposal. But anyways, now after all of that stuff has been said and done, we are here to reveal you guys the footage of the trailer. Many of you guys have already seen this, so why, Pone? Why am I staying here to watch you talk about it? It's because I'm actually able to dissect it. I know there are only a handful of people that are allowed to post this gameplay right now. I am one of them, so I want to thank EA for the privilege to do so. And I want to share you guys some of my experiences, something that I noticed, because not only are you guys seeing this is the trailer that you guys saw, I was also able to see the guy play it live. So I saw a little bit extra, a little bit more involvement. And I want to share that and relay that onto you guys. And I'm going to cut this up into two videos because it's a 17-minute trailer. As soon as this one hits 5,000 likes, I will go ahead and upload part 2. So if that means 15 minutes down the line and you click that like button right now, part 2 will be up. It could be a few hours from now. It could be 10 minutes. That's up to you guys. But for now, look at the dangling seatbelt. Now, what I want to emphasize on is the graphics. You see the guy sweat right now. You can see the water drip. Look at the water on the seatbelt right now. So great. As confirmed, as you can see in this guy's right hand, that is the Rex, and I'm so excited about that. But for now, let's hop back on track. There's plenty of time to talk about the 870 and the AEK later on. I believe the AEK is going to be in part 2, so tune in for that. But again, there's going to be a lot of familiar faces, a lot of familiar vehicles that you guys are accustomed to, just like the nice little shaky hand Rex that I got in my hand right now. It's going to be an exciting event. I want to also let you guys know that I'll be doing a Battlefield 4 giveaway. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out about that. But for now, I want to hop into this. Now, when we watched this live at the event, it was basically a rehearsed route. The guy has done almost the same identical thing as he's doing right now. Look at that happy rainbow. I swear DICE has just got this incredible sense of humor. They got rainbows on their walls, and they also, one thing that they had on the event that you did not see on the trailer, which is what you're watching now, is at the event they had subtitles on. So during the moment where, before you see them in the water and they're in the Jeep and they're, you know, underground and or underwater, if you will, there's a moment where, you know, the song comes on, that cheesy little lame song that just had everybody in the auditorium just laughing. Everybody was laughing in there. And, you know, as the song's going on, you really can't hear it too well, but he goes, oh, fuck, I don't want to die to this song. And it's just great to see the humor and the emotional connection that they're trying to bring in with this game. Now, visually, you're looking at things moving in the thing. Now, this may be something that you're only going to see in campaign. Obviously, when story and detail are a little bit more of a priority in campaign, because you got to be able to, react with what's going on. So they're going to put a little bit more extra detail and lighting and, special effects into campaign, because that is the whole purpose of it. Now, as you can tell from the lighting, it is still a little bit OP. You look right into the sun glare, and it's still going to get you a little bit, what's up? And this is where he crouches down, looks straight down in there. And it's such a great game. Now, I want to talk about a few things. And some of them actually stem back to my experience with Medal of Honor Warfighter, because it seems like they've brought in a few other things from that game that, for those guys that were fortunate enough to play it, will see and witness in this game right here. OP Birds for the win. That's a new kill streak, guys. Watch out. But it turns right into the face of a G17. Now, that's a familiar face. Now, this is my buddy right there. What's up, Mr. Guy? And they've got a great dialogue. They've got a great connection between the characters, and I like that a lot. Now, this is one of the first things that I noticed with this is it brought me in. I wanted to play along, and I'm not used to dealing with that from a campaign, from a solar player kind of experience. These guys work together with the openness of playing a Battlefield game, with the destruction and the wide openness. What they did mention at the event, something that you guys probably would not have heard about, is what they're trying to bring is bring in multiplayer aspects to single player. Usually it's back-asswards. A lot of people are like, oh, we want to take what we did in single player, bring it to multiplayer. But now they're trying to bring in larger maps, more vehicles, so on and so forth. And now that they're done taking down the windows, he's going to peek out here. And there's another thing I need you guys to pay attention to. Look at that lighting. A lot of people say the sun's not OP. You got a good glare with that right there. I'm talking a little fast. This guy jumps out like Chuck Norris and beats a couple dogs. Yeah, my mom wouldn't be too happy with that. But what I want you guys to pay attention to right here is the guy shooting, the recoil, and the box outside. The breaker box, the junction box, whatever you want to call it out here. He shoots it and uses it as a weapon, but watch the destruction of the building when he does so. This guy is not fighting the recoil. At first glance, I saw this and I was scared. I was petrified. I'm telling me, please, Jesus Lord, oh baby, don't do it. I was scared that this gun was going to have so much recoil, and I just started to realize that with that fear is he was just not recoil handling it. Damn, that destruction. He was not trying to fight back. Now, you just saw him switch over there and try to use the alternate sight on here, which is a big asset to the game. And many people look at this and they're like, oh, that's cool. I'm not going to use that too much. You undervalue the importance of that. I will use that alternate scope 9 times out of 10 if I'm running around on a map like Metro, any close quarters. Use the scope when you need to actually use long-range fighting. And other than that, use the iron sights for when you're in close range. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to be using that alternate sight, and people don't value that. But you also have the opportunity, the luxury, to use that higher scope. That's something that's going to be a big difference in this game. And that's something else that we saw in Medal of Honor Warfighter, which is also gets you a little bit more exciting. And there's something else that I noticed in short time. But for now, what we're seeing the standard guns. This looks like it could possibly be the M16, M4, something along one of those standard weapons, something we've seen before. You got the guy over here, what looks to be the M240, possibly the 249. I can't tell from this angle. I'm watching it as you are. But we're going to see a lot of the familiar guns. You got your factions, you got your class, you got the US, Russia, and China now. Most of the new included, like, details, guns, vehicles, are going to be new things that we're going to be seeing from China. Not so much what we're used to. So that's why you're going to see the AEK, the Rex, and some of the other things, because we're already used to them. That's what we use. So that's something we're used to dealing with. Now look at all the birds in the air, and I don't know if we're at a dump right now, but this is beautiful. A good look at the first level of the campaign. The guy did say he developed this for the reveal, so I don't know if this is actually going to be a real level of the actual solo player, single player campaign, but we will see when the time is set. Now, one thing I want you guys to pay attention to is in the bottom right corner. You see the ammo capacity, you got the radar on the left, you've got the health down there, he's got his one grenade. He also has to see what it looks to be like the defibrillator. It kind of looks like the patty cake symbol, and next to it you have this little triangle. This little triangle is basically what he uses to spot the enemy. As soon as he pulls his fist down, give me a fist, big man. Give me a fist, big man. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1, it fisted. And that's what I like, and you're going to see it starts blinking down there. And what he did is he marked all of his targets. Now, the big changer right here. At first glance, that looks like an 870 to me. And a lot of you guys are like, how does he have that gun, and an 870? In Medal of Honor Warfighter, there was a class that had an 870 as a secondary weapon. Now, because of the G17 and the other weapons, this leads me to believe that the 870 can now either be customized, or you can alternate in, carry multiple weapons. But because of the ammo capacity, I have this new feeling that the 870 is now a secondary shotgun. Meaning, we're going to have 3 shots, so instead of having your 44, or your G17, or your Rex, you're going to be eligible to actually carry around the 870 shotgun. A lot of people are excited about that. I know that's going to be my new favorite toy. I loved it in Medal of Honor Warfighter. And that gave me the hint because of the lack of ammo and I guess the size of it, if you will. And that also led me to a little bit of confusion with the explosive gun that he has, the grenade launcher, if you will. I know it's called the War Machine in Call of Duty, but I don't know the actual name of the weapon, so I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about with that one. What did cause me some concern is the fact that it did have a lot of ammo. Now, maybe strictly a campaign kind of weapon. I'd hate to see that thing with the spammable ability in multiplayer. It's just kind of a fear, but it's also exciting to know that he has this gun, the ability to revive people, he has explosives, and a shotgun. I mean, that sounds like a lethal combination, and I'm not sure if that's what we're going to be seeing out of, I guess, a multiplayer experience. So keep your eyes open. You know, right now we're seeing that there is no suppression, which is exciting. We're seeing that he is flinching when he is shot. You're also seeing the damage of this weapon. Hitting a wall directly outside of the guy is not damaging him, which means it will take a little bit of splash damage to kill a guy. So it'll probably take a couple shots, which is, I guess, refreshing if this is in multiplayer. But again, the breaching ability, it's so important. But that's the end of this video. If you guys want to enter in the Battlefield 4 giveaway, all you got to do is leave a comment down below. Say, Pone, I want Battlefield 4. I'll, I guess, redeem you guys. Whoever wins, I'll contact them, and I will pre-order it for them. And if all goes well and there's massive support on this video, I will be inclined to give away another copy for part 2 of this video. Again, guys, thanks for all the support. Stay tuned for the next one to see some of the other cool features. I'd like to talk a little bit more about recoil and suppression in the next one. If you guys have any questions, just contact me via Twitter or Facebook, or leave a comment down below, guys. Take care. Peace out.